Wake up with the sun in a steaming cup. Tune into the show where the vibes heat up. The Morning Mac got the flavor, got the glow. Start it right, let your energy flow. High takes rising like the morning brew. Fresh ideas and a laugh or two. From the first headline to your daily dose. This is the show where your spirit goes. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold. New ideas with the sunrise spark. Fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. Spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. With a sunrise spark, fuel for your fire when the world feels stark. We're spinning the tracks of your mental glow. Every listen's a hit on the Morning Mac Show. Oh, it's the Morning Mac, where the time don't lag. Get your inspiration packed in a casual swag. Sip it slow, feel the rhythm hit your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Your toes. Welcome to the place where the good vibes grow. Roll out of bed, bring your dreams alive. The Mac got the groove, keeping you in stride. No snooze, just choose to wake up bold. This is your hour, let your story unfold.
Grand rising, everybody. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling today? This is your girl Reese, aka Best That Ever Did It, aka Althea McFarlane, aka AM Morning, aka y'all already know I put on a lot of hats out here in these streets for y'all. I'm a lot of people. Like you say, I'm every woman. It's all on me, or I'm a lot of women. I can't wait to show you how much. Look, it's all in me. That's all I'm just saying. What also was in me, I had to put pen to paper as my creativity skills. So guess what I got, y'all? I wrote a book. Yep. This is a hardcover book, hardback book, but you can also get it in paperback, audio, digital, And so yeah, I said paperback, all that good stuff. It's Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. Right here, this is a good book. It's a very interesting read. It's emotional now, so it's going to get you. It's going to grab you, and it may even look familiar, because it's a period piece. When I say a period piece, it's one of those kind of books that grow up with you. You know, everybody likes a feel good book, a book that grows, take you from the beginning to the end of the journey. Well, we're going to start at the beginning of Blue's journey. That is the main antagonistic character in this book, Blue. That's why it's called Shades of Blue. And this character is going to take you on all kinds of roller coasters. You're going up and down and out, emotional stuff. And it's through, when you read it, remind yourself that this is a book that's written through the eyes of a child. That's what I forget sometimes to tell the people. This is about a book that is written through the eyes of a child. So remember, when you read in the book, that Blue is telling you her story, but you're getting a story from a child perspective. So I want y'all to be mindful of that. It's really nice. It's really good. Hey, I'm actually having a book expose. I'm part of an expose that's coming your way. I'll tell you more about that at the end of the show. Today is Monday. Oh, Molly got me up right on, shucks. That's the expose that I will be attending on August the 24th. Is on a Sunday, and it's from 3 to 6. It's in Baltimore. Y'all come on out there and support your girl. And if you haven't got your copy of your Shades of Blue, I will have paperback and hardback available for you to purchase, and some other merchandise. Y'all come out and support, get the copy of the book, and see the other authors and all that good stuff. That's going to be on August the 24th. It's a Sunday, like I said, and it's after church. So it's from 3 to 6. Just a little 3 hours. And when you buy your ticket, guess what comes with your ticket? The meal. So it's for $15. Get your tickets through me though, because I gotta sell some tickets. So get your tickets through me. Call me, DM me, contact me, so you can get your tickets. So I can put you on the RSVP list. And with your ticket, you get to come in and meet the authors and be part of the process and have dinner. So I know y'all gonna be hungry after y'all get out of church. Come on in and eat. And I know y'all gonna be hungry after running the streets or shopping. For those of y'all who go to Bedside Baptist, I know y'all get up later, hit the malls and all that stuff. Whatever you doing, come on in, catch a video, get some good literature, meet some nice people, network, socialize, do your thing. That's what I'm talking about. And while you network and socialize and doing your thing, I'm gonna be in the cut with my book and meet some Molly Moss, sea moss, sipping on some scissor. No, not scissor, but sea moss. Sipping on some sea moss. My baby got Molly Moss, sea moss lemonade. You talk about something that is scrumptious, especially on a hot day when you're parched. I feel a little, thirsty. Not for the men, but your body. When your body needs rejuvenating, when your body needs a little bit of healing, get a little bit of extra. That's the Molly Moss sea moss. That's right. And I've tasted other sea mosses. I'm not saying that because Molly Moss is my super producer or because I really just love Molly. I'm saying it because it's actually good. It is actually good, and it's good for you. And that's hard to find when you find something that's actually good and something that's good for you. So without further ado, this is Monday Madness. Let's say good morning to the people. Good morning, Mr. Molly Moss. In the house, that's my super producer, y'all. He also make that bomb sea moss. He got a new flavor coming for y'all. I can't wait to taste it. Anyway.
Rising, family. How y'all doing? What up, Slicky Woo? Cal in the building. What up, Malik Bay? What up, Trey Money?
Trey Money. Who else we got in the house with a small?
Yeah, they done took Trey Mike. I can't hear him.
Oh, well, he said he gonna be watching today. That's Big Trey. That's my Trey $.
Yeah, he on the
That's
screen.
that Trey.
They took my man Mike though. I see his lips moving. He probably gonna pop out and pop back
Yeah,
in.
he said one minute he said he on his grind. That's my baby, Trey Dollar Sign. But baby, let me tell you, ain't nothing good, Molly, as important as family. And let me tell you what happened over the weekend. First, I had a scare over the weekend. I'm gonna tell you why. Because Slicky don't think that I be paying attention to him or be there, but I be on Slicky. I love me Adidas Slicky Woo Woo. Like I said, that's my brother. And when I don't hear from him, or he go missing, or I know he don't answer my call, then I call back and he still don't answer. He was gone for like 24 hours, and I knew he said that he was going to the doctor, so I was worried. I said, "Oh, they done kept it," because at first I thought the phone went off. Because when I called him, when your phone goes straight to voicemail, that lets me know something's wrong. Because your phone not even ringing, it's going straight to voicemail. Either it's off or you got me blocked. So I had to check it. I mean, that joker got me blocked. I said, that knuckle, he got me blocked. But that wasn't the case. And then when I tried to reach out to him on Facebook, I was like, wait a minute, why I can't get him on Facebook? Then when I looked and saw that he ain't did no show all day, I said, what? His last show was saying yesterday. I said, what? I immediately called Molly. I was like, something wrong with her brother? I said, did you hear? Molly all cool, because I'm panicking. Because I know, we normally be on top of Slicky. And I was like, have you heard from him? Molly was like, no, but he all right. Molly just like, I'm panicking. I was like, he ain't did no shows. Either the Joker sick or the Joker not there or something. Because y'all know, anybody that knows Slicky, DJ Slicky Woo Woo, know that he do 50 million shows a day. And for him to go a day and get no shows, I said, oh, Hope Joe DeBlow, my brother, I was about to send the APB out because I ain't heard from him. And I said he wasn't on Facebook either. And it was so funny because in this morning I got up and David Green put a post up about people think you missing when you go off of Facebook. Well, hell yeah. If that's your natural MO, if that's your modal operandi, that you how you work, yeah, somebody gonna think something wrong. If I post a song or do a DJ spin every hour on the hour, and then the whole day go by, ain't no DJ putting no music up, yeah, something wrong. And I'm calling you, and your phone goes straight to voicemail, yeah, something wrong. And I'm trying to FaceTime you, even to hit you up on Facebook, calling stuff, yeah, something wrong. So I freaked out. I went into mommy mode or little sister mode, but Molly was there to calm me down. Because I was getting ready to go to a function with my family. My father's side of the family was kicking in with my peeps. But Molly called me. Molly said, "Reese, I'll look into it." And he did. And he did. And a few hours later, I get a call from that motor scooter Slicky Woo Boo, a motor scuncher. I got a call from her. I was so mad. He was like, hey, my sister. Hey, my baby. I'm like, Negro, where have you been? I thought you was gone for you. I didn't know what happened. He was like, oh, you do care. I'm like, yeah, I care about all my folks. I mean, you my family. I say, you guys are my family. I say Molly, I say Trey. So if something happens to them, of course I care. Why wouldn't I? Especially if I'm talking to you every day and then I don't hear from you or you disappear. And then I'm like, okay, something's not right. So then, I went into panic mode. But thanks to my boy Molly Mall, he kept it all good together for me. And I was able to enjoy my father. I saw my brother, my brother that we was praying for that was in the hospital. My sister drove him up here from the Hampton. They live down there in that Hampton, Virginia Beach area. And they said they will be at the show on October the 3rd. I was telling them about Child got me booked going down there, and they was like, well, we'll be there with boots on the ground. Because they're motorcycle people. But, he was saying that he was doing okay, and it felt so good to hug my brother. It did. I was worried. I was saying a mess up praying for him. He's not out of the woods, but he's at a clearing. You know what I mean? He's okay. He still had those episodes, and I don't know if that makes him going to make him permanently disabled, not able to do what he was doing. Anytime you could pass out or have seizures or like that until they get all that stuff, under control. And for those of y'all who don't know, a beam hit him in the head at work, fell from 60 foot, and tore my brother head up. And when you got a traumatic brain injury, that is very tricky because you don't know when stuff is going to flare up. Everything's like all touch and go. But he was in the hospital for a little bit. He's out. He's home, but he needs help when he motor skills and stuff like that. And that's because he could pass out at any time. So, and my other sister, my youngest sister, by the way, is down there, and she's looking out for him. And my other brothers down there, they all live in Hampton, Virginia, or Virginia Beach. I keep saying Hampton, Virginia. They down in that area, Hampton, Norfolk, and all of that. Chesapeake, Virginia, or Virginia Beach. Anyway, they down there. They 3 hours away. I know that. So, but it felt so good to see them. And then I saw my other brother. So I got a chance to see my two brothers. That those the men in my life, they are the male patriarch. My two brothers and their kids were there. My youngest brother, little baby. She's 6 years old, sweet as could be, Brielle. And the last time I seen her was like 3 years ago. She was only like 3, but you know how I always play with the kids, and I'd be sitting down talking to her. Do you know she remembered that? She remembered me. She ain't seen me in a couple of years. And when I walked into the meeting hall, immediately she grabbed my legs, and I was like, who is this? I couldn't see it. My eyes was messing with me. Everything was blurry because y'all know it's getting close to the time that I get the shots and the eyes messing with me. So I couldn't see you unless I get close up on you and we like 3 feet away, then I can see your face. See your face good. I can see big things, but to make out who you are, because I got one good eye and the bad eye be pulling on the good eye sometimes. But anyway, she grabbed me and she hugged me. I said, who is this little munchkin? She said, it's me, Auntie. And I looked at her and said, Brielle. And I hugged her, and and the way she say, like, it's me, Auntie, like I'm supposed to know, this is me, Auntie. And she remembered me, and she just a sweetheart. She was just all hugging up on me and into my lap, and I was, talking to play with her like I normally do. See, I got to let her know, prepare her and my other niece, Serenity. That's on my sister's side, on my mom's side. But I got to let these girls know, got to teach them, always trying to, is a learning session with me, but I make it fun. And that's why I think they love me. And I got a chance to see my dad and my other aunties, my aunties. It just felt good being around family, So I'm telling y'all, I know it's Monday Madness, but if you got some strife or some beef with somebody in your family, kill that. Kill all of that, because there's nothing more important than family. Those of y'all that could be family. Don't worry about what happened in the past. Try to move on to a higher plane. Don't turn around because you drown, sort of kind of thing. Go for the higher ground and come up to that love level and flow off of that. That is a beautiful vibration. They even had me teaching them how to do boots on the ground. I can dance my butt off, but because I walk with a cane and my balance off, I can only teach them so much or get them through the instructions. But it was a beautiful time. My dad even got up there and did because he just had knee surgery. So he ain't doing but too much. And it was so good and so much fun to make you want to get up there and dance. Then I got up and I forgot, hell, I can't turn around. I'm on this cane. And I've been tripped over my foot and fell somewhere. So I was teaching them. I was like Debbie Allen. I was telling, tapping on my cane. Was like, Cynthia, do that again. That step ain't right. And they was just cracking up. Because I could instruct them, but I couldn't, really show them too much. We did boots on the ground. We did cowgirl trail ride. and we did flex, kick up, flex. I mean, it was. In other words, I had a nice time, and it was plenty to eat. Even though I didn't eat nothing too much because my stomach wasn't feeling right, but because I need my sea moss. That's what it is. It helps that gut health and everything. I need another bout of sea moss. I had enough sea moss to last me 2 weeks because I was stretching my joint. I took the 16-ounce bottle and I split that in half, so I had enough sea moss to last me 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, I was taking it every day, and my gut was healthy and normal. Didn't have no reflux problem or nothing. And then when I was out of it, I could feel it, little discomfort, little stuff coming back. So saying all of that to say, y'all get y'all Molly Moss, sea moss. For real. Woo! I'm on a good note. I ain't even mad about too much. But how y'all feeling? I just talking and talking. Molly Ball, Nick Buddy, Trey is on moves. My baby out there.
Oh yeah, I was walking, so I was listening, but I had my phone muted.
Okay. That was my thing for the weekend. Molly, how was yours?
Yo, the usual, every day the same to me, weekend ain't really like a day or two. I'd be like, oh, this time I supposed to. It felt like Monday and Tuesday. I tend to treat every day the same. Sunday, I try to rest and clean up, but I ain't even make it back home. So.
Oh, you was out partying.
Nah, I came. My cousins watched the fight with them.
Oh.
So
we
watched the
party.
Fight. Watched Superman.
Superman.
Yeah, watched some of that.
How was that?
BMF. Superman was alright. They ain't like it too much, but it was okay. I give about a 7 out of 10 for James Gunn first time around. But yeah,
what else did that man play in? James Gunn, you said?
Nah, he directed Guardians of the Galaxy. So he did DC Comics now, so he done moved up. He got his own universe to take care of and create. So I think that Marvel and DC gonna do something big because he already got a good relationship with Marvel, and now he taking over DC. So I think eventually, years from now, they're gonna do something DC versus Marvel because all of them friends.
All of them know each other. Gotham know Marvel.
Well, now they do because one of their best writers just went over there and took the job for DC.
Okay, that's what's up. That would be hot though. I mean, I would see it. I would like to,
So how was the fight? Slicky Whoop, man, that fight was like that, man. Stevenson, Shakur did his thing. Then it was the main event after them, the light heavyweight fight. Dude got knocked out in the 5th round. And it was funny because he was talking trash all before the fight, trying to get into it with Oscar De La Hoya. Then to get knocked out 3 straight times. He kept trying to get up, though. The 3rd time, they was like, nah, just lay there, bro.
Just go Oscar De La Hoya was fighting?
Nah, he be having fighters, but one of the fighters was talking bad to him, and then he ended up getting in the ring with somebody and got knocked out in the 5th round.
Wow. Oh my gosh. I like to see boxers. I especially for some reason, you know what? I know y'all gonna say, oh, David Reese, I like to see not like David Green say midget boxing or little people boxing, but I like to see female box because they be going hard in the paint.
I like it too. I like to see females.
You do too?
Females though. It was a time when they was allowing the men that were born men fight them, so I stopped watching it then because I don't want to see a girl fight a girl who transitioned over, or a man who transitioned over to a girl. That wasn't right. You'll never see no girls transition over to a man fight the men, do you? Because they know better. They ain't that dumb. They might think they're a man, but they ain't that stupid to walk in the ring with Mike Tyson. But the other way around, these men walking in the ring with the women. So I
didn't like that either.
Yeah, I stopped watching.
And I don't think it's fair because men, I don't care you transition, I don't care what you do down there. Your muscle composition is different from a woman's muscle composition. Your body are different. And I just feel that it's unfair. because like you said, know how Butch or how Cock Diesel, Van Diesel, or whatever Diesel a woman pretend to be, she's not a man. She's just not. You're not built like that. Just because you got a BMW, stands for body made wrong, don't mean you can get up in there in the ring with old dude. Lady, you gonna get hurt. And that makes me mad when I see females, butch females or stud females try to step up in that way, against the men. I'm like, child, if you don't sit your shit talking, spitting ass down somewhere, it's just. But and then if the man hit him, then they could call the police. Oh, he hit me. Then they play that feminine card. But I'm still a woman. I don't get down with that either, Molly. And vice versa. I don't like to see a man that's all in drag or transition fight a woman, because you still a man. Okay, no matter how much you look like Shaka Khan, Whitney Houston, at the end of the day, you could hurt a female. You're still a man. It's crazy. And like you said, those are not fair fights to me. When a man fighting a woman.
Yeah, I just don't know how people get paid to give yourself like concussions and shit. Like the heavyweight scare me. Like I watch like light middleweight or something, middleweight the most, but them heavyweights, I feel like whoever get the first good hit seem like they can go out. What up, beast?
They have Grand Rising to you. They have heavyweight fighting with women.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they got big girls like Clarissa Shields or whatever, but the girls fighting the girls, But I was saying that even the men, when they fight each other, it look dangerous, like Ali, George Foreman, them. I'm looking back like, damn, they was really, these dudes big, man. These dudes too big to be hitting each other, but you get paid a lot of money to do it, and later on you start to see it cause their body to break down at an early age. That's why they don't fight as much. Like Sugar Ray and them was fighting 200 and something fights. Like that was crazy. They was fighting like every other weekend. Now dudes fight like once or twice a year. You might get 3 and people get mad. But I'm like, it's about their health before anything, but people don't care. They want to see people get tore up, that's what they get paid for, entertainment. But I'm like, man, can you do it? Can you take a few million knowing you might get brain, have a brain concussion or something?
Knowing you might get Dane Bramage? Yeah. I'm already Dane Bramage.
I had brain damage. I don't know. Is it worth it? I mean, if I gotta feed my family, I guess some of them guys, like, man, I'd be the sacrificial lamb for my family, But nah, that's tough.
I would sacrifice a lot for my family, but if I'm sacrificing for my family and I get hurt up, I can't be there to provide for my family. I'd turn on. It would be more like a pull on the family, especially if I get hurt up. I would have to figure out another way to make that money. Oh, I'll take a fall. Yeah, pay me. I'll take a fall. As soon as they swing, I'm laying on the ground and people out with one eye. I'm like, is it over yet? They're gonna be like, Keezy, get your big ass up. I'm gonna roll out the ring. Now I will wrestle. I would definitely wrestle before I box, because I know wrestling. I wanted to be a wrestler when I was coming up, a teenager.
They got some real ones too, though.
You want to be a what?
A wrestler.
There we go.
I wanted to be a wrestler. Yeah. Because I was going to be and my cousin. I was going to be country biscuit. She was going to be pork sausage. We was going to be country, and we was going to be like bad guys, right? And we was going to have our manager named Gravy. We had it down. This was back in the 80s, late 80s.
Y'all was going to join Glow?
Yeah. We really, because at the time I was healthier. I was, I had good stamina and endurance, and I was a heavy hitter back then. I wasn't out of shape. I had a shape. It was an A shape, and I could take a fall I could drop. That's when when stuff wasn't hurting, when you falling, dropping on the ring and bouncing up and all that. Stuff wasn't hurting then like it do now. Now my knees spread like jam.
I don't know about all that.
The body spread like water. But yeah, I did want to be a wrestler. It was, sure enough did. And we seriously thought about to go on auditions, but she flaked out and got me all gung ho.
Sobered up, that's all.
Sobered up.
100%.
I wasn't drunk. I was just very impressionable. No, I was just like, oh yeah, we could do that. She hyped it up. We was like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to do that. I'm like, okay. And I'm ready.
And China walked out. Y'all say I'm good.
After work, look. After working all day, I'll do my little workout. I'm like, I'm getting ready. She was like, yeah, girl, get ready because we're going to take it by storm. We're going to be good. I'm like, okay. Country biscuit and pork sausage. Now And I manage your gravy.
I got your first video. I can't, for some reason,
pork sausage and gravy. Okay.
Pork sausage.
What's good, Trey?
Oh, what's up, bro?
Not much, man. I ain't getting no intro music. Hey, what happened? What's up?
Music play this
what's
time.
up, super producer?
You couldn't hear nothing. Remember?
What is this? Alopecia?
I couldn't hear nothing in the beginning, but now I'm here. I would like my walkout music. We talking about wrestling.
Oh, you guys send me the
I don't get no walkout. All right. I gotta find that.
Yeah,
Alopecia.
I don't know. Oh, that I see it popping up now. Say how Halloween costumes be. It's your first clip, right?
Yeah, come on. She looking like a piece of boiled chicken with the skin coming out. That is the reason why I don't even want to date no more. Like people ain't who they appear to be. Now look, and you want to hide your face? Stop it. Reveal who you are. Yeah, come on. She looking like a piece of boiled chicken with the skin coming out. That is the reason why I don't even want to date no more. Like people ain't who they appear to be. Now look, and you want to hide your face? Stop it. Reveal who you are. Yeah, come.
He said, you hide your face, reveal who you are. What do y'all think about that? When people go through the process and stuff like that, they don't want people to know who they are. I guess because people are ashamed that they have imperfections or something's wrong. And then you have some people that embrace that side of them. When my hair fell out, all my hair fell out, I had to get my hair cut short, like a taper, like Rodney. I got pictures to show, and it had to grow back. I wasn't ashamed because I had to let me show. I've learned as I got older, and I was an older female, to embrace whatever it is, whatever your imperfection, and that just shows everybody like, boom, when I put on my clothes or when I glam up, I can really glam up. Now, don't count me out because I ain't got nary strand on my head because I can go get a unit put in. But when I glam up, I'm glam up and I'm fierce. I'd have been like, after I got my hair done, I'd have been like, what? And what?
For who though?
Huh?
For who though? I don't understand why women do all this stuff for other women. Like, no, half the dudes out here don't care about none of this stuff. Like, I mean, if I love my wife for who she is, and I mean, most men don't care about lashes and all that other kind of crap that women go through the process and destroy their body and hair to do when nobody wants that. No man, it just reminds me of that there's a clip out there where it's like, women are like, oh, do men like BBLs? And they ask like 20 different women, and all the women say, yes, men like BBLs. But then when they ask the men, all of them be like, nah, I'd rather a natural body. And I don't understand. I mean, me, myself, I'd rather a natural body. I don't understand when women do all these things. Like, I want to see you at your worst so I can love you when you at your best, than to see you at your best and then find out that the worst is the real you. You know, if that makes sense to y'all, but that's just how I feel.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to meet you with a complete, like a complete whatever the hell that thing was on her. Like, I don't want to meet you when you got that, and then find out later you bald headed. Like, just show me you bald headed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, most of the time niggas don't care. Like, we don't care. And maybe it's just me, but I don't care. Like Reese, if I met you with your wig on, wig off, I would not give a fuck. Like, it don't matter. We don't care about that. And most of the time, women are only doing it to impress other women.
No,
Like-
actually, we do. We try to look good to get the attention of men. We do. Because I don't do nothing to impress another female. Because that ain't what I want. I want a man. I want to get that guy to say, "Hey, girl, you look good in that wig." It's like, thank you.
Not good in them wigs.
Yeah. Thank you. I let him know, baby, because this wig I said, "Oh, your hair look good." I said, "Thank you." It took me a long time to shop for this wig. And I let him know, and he started laughing. He said, "Still look good." I said, "Thank you." But I was letting him know. See,
and you still would look good without the wig.
Yes. But
So
I like
there you go. You're making my point.
I do it for me.
There you go. No, you're not.
I do it
You
for
say
me.
that. You just said you didn't care. Now you say you're doing it for you. Which one is it? Hold on. Which one is it?
It's both. I care. I do it for me because I care about how I look for you.
And you have nothing you can do. My thing is this: nothing you can do can change how I care about you. Whether you got a wig on, wig off, whether you're bald headed, whether you got patches in your hair like the doll from what was that old joint where she had the 2 patches in her hair and shit like that. Whether you got that, this, that, and the other. If I love you, I'm gonna love you no matter what. You know that those lashes and the fingernail, the nails with now they putting pocketbooks and shit on the nails and shit that nobody cares about. Now they got all this stuff. Is my mic messing up in yours, or is it just mine that sound like that?
No, you sound good. I can hear you good.
Okay. Maybe I think it's my head. I gotta reset everything. But anyway, but nah, I mean, I'm just saying it. I don't get it. You know, I just don't get it. It just and then it drives me crazy because my wife does the same shit, and I just don't get it. like you go and do all this stuff that you know. I ain't never asked for, you know. You put on something sexy or this, that, and the other. That's fine, but don't sit here and say you doing all this for me when I ain't asked you for none of it. I don't care about them nails. I don't need $150 nails on your nails for me to love you.
I guess it's to get your attention. It's like a good hair piece or a good do when you got your hair done. It's an attention grabber. It makes the guy be like, "Oh. That looks like, hey, how you doing?"
That's what y'all think. That's the men. I'm curious. Molly, I don't know if Trey really want to answer this either, but I don't know. I mean, in your world, I mean, does a nigga have to if the nigga bald headed, wouldn't you want to know the nigga bald headed from the beginning opposed to having a lace front on and then you find out the nigga bald headed? Like,
I don't think no dude want nothing that you can't touch and manipulate, put your fingers through, pull on. You know, you gotta worry. You try to be prim and proper. It's time to get nasty, and you try and be cute the whole time. Worry about sweating your shit out. I think a man would rather, honestly, have you rock with your own shit as opposed to if you gotta do something, you got alopecia or something like that. I mean, all right, cool, all right, whatever. But at the end of the day, I feel like ain't no man gonna want no woman that, you know, got stipulations coming with her in terms of her hair. I feel like if men will want something, it would be not that.
I don't want no stipulations when it comes to nothing. I don't care about the hair, none of that. If your body look like that, I don't need all that shapeshifter shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't need all.
It's just like putting on an outfit. That's like y'all men put on an outfit.
You putting on a torture device. Y'all women be putting on torture devices. That ain't outfits. Them Spanx take 15 minutes to put on and take off. Like sometimes, like nigga, just go free. Just put on a sundress like Phoenix and walk around. Let all that shit jiggle. I like that. I like that way better. I like that way better than these 15-minute Spanx that's gonna take forever to put on and take off. And then you say you don't like it once you put it on anyway. Just go natural, man. Like that's just me. You bald headed, be bald headed. You know what I'm saying? If you got alopecia, be with alopecia. Like, no, I just don't get it.
I think a lot of this stuff speaks volumes to what women deem appropriate, acceptable, or being on point, quote unquote. Because I notice how women don't feel confident without slapping on this or putting on some lashes or putting up the whole get up. And I see how vulnerable women are without it. You know, take all them necessities women think they got to wake up with or present, themselves to the world with. Take all that away and see if they still conduct themselves the same. I've noticed a true attachment to wigs and hair and certain hair colors and hairstyles, all that type of stuff. When it comes to like going to the office, being out in public, being confident regardless, I don't really see too many of our women like. I'm glad the movement is open. A lot of women got away from perms and shit like that. That leave your shit broke off and. But
a lot of black women are doing no makeup now and shit like that. That movement, I
yeah,
love that
I do
movement.
see.
Like,
I'm not gonna act
more
like I
to
don't
it.
see. Some women converting, but some women are not gonna. They can't be themselves without certain things. It's all. It literally is them.
There's nothing more discouraging to me than when I look at a woman and all I see is makeup. Like, I can't even see her real face underneath it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've seen it. Like, I hate it. Like when my daughter went to prom, she looked beautiful. Don't get it wrong. But I was like, yo, it looked like they just took your face, put a whole blank canvas of makeup, and then just made up the makeup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what it mostly is.
And I don't like that. I think that is horrible. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that at all. Now I can understand. I've seen some women where they wear light makeup and they accent their own attributes, but the whole just take the face and completely smear it with makeup and then just make up the makeup thing. I can't stand it. I don't like it. I think it's horrible. And when I see it on women, it's discouraging to me.
It came from
especially when they're young.
It came from drag queens, the drag queen culture. When it comes to all that contouring and all that, that's actually where it came from. The reshaping of the face is obviously a man 9 times out of 10 has a masculine face, so he's able to put a canvas on and reshape his face to give certain shadows or whatever that make things look more slim or more feminine or whatever. So the women are actually following after drag queens.
Yeah,
Neither here nor there. But
did
at the
not
same
know
time,
that. Hey, no, you know what? I'm going to use that because I hate.
Yeah, I mean that literally is what it is. So
I'm going to use that to say to my
making
daughter,
facial
like,
features is one thing. Light makeup, doing something to make you feel like whatever. That's cool to me. I'm all for makeup or hair that looks like yours, that looks like you. When you start to put on things that don't look, that's when it starts to go left for me. But I'm all for women doing whatever it is they feel like. But if you're gonna put on some lashes, put on some ones that look like they might be yours. Not them blanket joints, not them cum catchers or whatever y'all used to call it. Like
the
if you buy a wig, get a texture wig, get a wig that look like your shit. Don't
look like something that somebody can actually grow.
Yeah.
Look like Molly got another video up here.
Let's say good morning to Phoenix. I heard the people come in. Is that my love more beautiful?
I would like to know what Phoenix think about that though before we go to the next video. But
Molly
said he ready, but I think Molly he ready. Let's go. Molly trying to get on this shit today.
Trying to understand women. They put hair on their hair. They put nails on their nails. Bro, these bitches put eyelashes on their fucking eyelashes. Stop trying to understand these bitches.
Bruh.
Stop trying to understand women. They put hair on their hair. They put nails on their nails. Bro, these bitches put eyelashes on their fucking eyelashes. Stop trying to understand these bitches.
Bruh.
Stop trying to understand women.
Boy Chow Bout, aka Bout Got Jokes. And every morning, Monday through Friday, you can catch me tuned into the Morning Mac Show on Facebook Live with Althea McFarlane, Molly Robinson, and my guy Big Trey. So if you ain't know, now you know. Play with it, but don't play with it.
Okay. Okay. Louisa, since you just popped in, you're the last one in, you're gonna be the first one up. What do you think about what we talking about in this last video?
Okay, so apparently y'all know I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. If anything, I might put some mascara on, but it's clear mascara.
A little lip gloss.
And I do wear lipstick or lip gloss, but I'm not opposed to women wearing makeup. I'm just like Trey. I don't like all that extra and Roddy. I don't like all that extra stuff. And Trey's right. That culture came from drag queens because we didn't used to wear makeup that heavy. You might have a little bit of foundation, maybe a little bit of blush and stuff, but now it is a whole canvas. So I'm not big on that. Them lashes drive me crazy. And my daughter loves lashes. Oh my God, I need some lashes, I'm like, why you want to put that shit on? It's like, oh, it drives me crazy. If you can wear it where it's just like the little pieces you add on to accentuate it, okay. But them gonna be like spiders. I can't.
Them caterpillars.
Oh my God, it drives me crazy.
That's crazy.
Like, oh my God. But other than that, I'm not opposed to makeup. There's nothing wrong with that. Just playing it. There's nothing wrong with it if you can do it in a classy way. Don't try to overdo it. And the problem is, a lot of times women overdo makeup because they're not comfortable enough with their own skin to go outside and makeup. Some women
I thought makeup started with the hooker era.
If you can't go outside or go to the daggone store without putting makeup on, that's a problem.
Yeah, I was gonna say the dependence. Yeah, the dependence on it. That's what it is.
Go outside, go check the mail without having to put a full face, beat in your face, as they call it.
Because I didn't know that the drag queen started. I thought the prostitute started because back in the day,
they didn't have it.
Nah, I'm talking about the current. Nah, hell no. I'm talking about the current method of how y'all women do makeup now is what I'm saying. Because when y'all SWV and all y'all back then, 90s, and y'all wasn't doing all that shit. That's why that's why these men was praising y'all for how simple everything was. Even when y'all did perms, y'all knew how to take care of y'all hair. Y'all had long, full hair with perms and shit. Now everything going to shit. The practice of
the medieval times when I was going back.
Medieval times, what?
I mean, when they first started, when they had, because they put the little lipstick on.
We talking about everything that you see on TV right now online. We fuck all that medieval shit. We talking about right now. We talking about this era right now. The last 10 years.
We were saying where did it start? Where did makeup start at? Like when it started wearing makeup.
It's not new. The makeup is not new.
Right.
But the thing is, they didn't used to wear it like that. You knew who it was. You might see a little glitter on the eyelid.
Only hookers did that.
A little eyeline. You might see a little tint on the lips. But you didn't see all the stuff that you see now.
Right.
And like in the 90s, we were not that heavy. We would line our lips with black lip liners, put some gloss on top. You might put a little, something, but it was not. You might make a little mole or something, but it wasn't like it is now.
Yeah, so whether it was the prostitutes or whether it was the drag queens, you only got two options on which one you got your, the influence from, really.
For real, and a lot of drag queens was hookers. Okay, I was like, it came from the hookers. A lot of them they was hookers.
Drag queens have been using makeup to express themselves, themselves and create dramatic looks since the early 20th century. They have invented makeup looks that are not only dramatic but also durable and timeless. The term drag queen appeared in print in 1972, and before that, drag kings were performing as male impersonators. Only notable drag queen like Elton J, I don't know who that is, who began dressing up in women's clothing as a child and performed at saloon drag acts. These techniques were passed down from drag queens to future generations. Yeah. That's good to pull up information like that on the fly. That's kind of cool. But yeah, whether it was the prostitutes or the drag queen, makeup wasn't dramatic. When I grew up, women didn't have, everything was minimal.
Yeah.
Everything was minimal. Nobody wanted these big inflated asses. Nobody wanted these. Actually, if you had just a little white girl butt, that was considered to be thick on even black women back in the day. So it went from a slender, just regular curvy to this over dramatic. Your waist is 2 inches, but your ass is 46. So. But whether it's the prostitutes or the drag queens, either one, it's just the simplicity of makeup has changed like dramatically over the years. It's clown makeup. It's literally starting to be clown makeup.
Your waist is 2 inches and your ass is 46.
Nowadays.
That is not a Barbie doll shape. Everybody wanted to be like Barbie. That is not Barbie. That's Barbell. That's what that is. The Barbell. because your top is curved, then you got a little teeny waist, and then your bottom, that you look like a barbell. That's how they want to be shaped. That's how they want to be. You know, and they do it to get attention from not so much women, but from men. They wear, you know, but too much is some men like the dramatic effects, but some men.
There you go talking for men, and you ain't one. So go ahead. I'm
just
listening.
saying, some men like it and some men don't. Where's the lie at?
You'll be surprised at how many don't.
I didn't say how many don't. I said some and some. Okay. So tell me, where did I say wrong, right?
I didn't say you said anything wrong. I just said you're talking for somebody that you shouldn't be talking for. That's all I said. Doesn't mean you're not right. Doesn't mean you're wrong. Just means you shouldn't be talking for men.
So you saying ask more questions versus doing more telling is what you're saying?
You're telling people something. I'm trying to tell you that you will be surprised that there are way more men that don't want all that shit than there are men that do. And yeah, there may be some that do, but I'm saying that there are a lot more that don't, and women don't see that. Y'all see it like it's 50-50. It's not even 50-50.
Never said that.
I didn't say you said it. Jesus Christ. Will you stop defending yourself? I never said you said it. Did I say you said that? I did not.
What you said was, there you go, talking for men again.
So you believe you should talk for men?
No, that's not what
okay, then that's what I said.
Well, can you translate?
Just listen to what he's saying.
I said you shouldn't talk for men. You just said you shouldn't talk for men. So therefore, we agree that you should not talk for men. So stop defending yourself, because I'm not accusing you of shit. I'm telling you that you shouldn't talk for men. I shouldn't talk for women. I can say it very easily. If you ever hear me say that women do this, I said I believe is one thing, but saying you're saying it like it's facts. Some men this, some men that, but I'm saying
some do and some don't. Some do and some don't. That is facts.
Okay.
What did I say?
Ask the men on your panel. Ask the men on your panel.
I think as a friend, a guest of the show, and a viewer, I seen the video, Molly, but I think he would much rather you ask more questions, because I do ask you for that same thing too, which is ask me more.
I was just
I didn't get to really finish what I was trying to say. Because I was trying to say something. So I think he's saying that he would rather you ask more questions towards people, especially if it's not something that you embody, like being a man. I think he would rather you ask more questions openly to like the panel and the viewers, as opposed to saying what you think.
Excuse me, gentlemen, but what I said, I wasn't asking a question. I just said some do and some don't. And then he said, there you go again, talking for men.
I wasn't necessarily bothered by that, but I think he's talking about even though we need to go ahead and get to the video soon, I think he was talking about just the lineage of doing that, the history of doing that. And so I don't know, like, I don't think this particular subject really bothered him, but I think he's just trying to get you in the habit of asking more questions and saying what you asking more people that can relate to it, like men, about what they think or how they view things. As opposed, I mean, we just got David in here, so that's additional man that can come in here. But ask more people. Ask more men. Give the question towards other people versus.
I wasn't saying. Do anybody understand what I said?
No.
Please chime in.
I don't think you do. I would just like to watch the video then, since you don't. What's up, David?
This wasn't a question to ask. But my viewers will tell me later.
Whenever you're ready, Molly, we can go ahead and play that joint, honestly. We don't need to stay on this subject. Let's move forward.
Please don't.
Synthetic wigs are dangerous to your health. Yeah, I kind of caught you off guard there, but let me explain. So scientists tested 10 popular synthetic hair brands in different colors and discovered some toxic chemicals in these hairs that could cause serious health issues like organ damage, infertility, birth defect, asthma, bronchitis, cancer. Yeah, the list goes on. ADHD, hormone problems, and respiratory diseases. Synthetic hairs are very common in Africa, so it's important for you to be aware of the potential risks. Now, does this mean you need to stop wearing synthetic wigs? Not necessarily. Just make sure to choose wigs made from high quality synthetic fibers like Hyperlon instead of plastic ones. So now you know that synthetic wigs are
Hell yeah! Like you can watch a video online of them making synthetic hair in a factory. I watched them throw it in this high pressure oven type thing. It was like little black pebbles. They look like rocks or like what the street is made out of, and they
Yep.
melt it down. And they got
Yep.
a thing that looks like a brush with a bunch of needles on it, and they just string it. They pull it
Mhm.
and let the melted string. They'll just touch it and let it string. And they'll keep wrapping it up, and by the time you know it, it's a pack of hair. Or
Yeah.
or they're using that same material for a wig, but you know that's the systematic part of not of the whole being put on a lot of women of color, especially to think that they have to present or they have to they're not up to par if they don't present a certain way. So you know,
Yeah, I've been telling a lot of women, especially when I seen I think it was Chris Rock that did a documentary or whatever and all, you know what I mean, about
yeah, the good
wigs
hair
and stuff
joint.
like that. Yeah, and
Hmm.
when they was they went all the way to like overseas, one of them Asian places and all, and there was women that was donating their hair because of it was like some ritual or something like that,
Oh, in
you know.
India, yeah, well, they was cutting
Yeah,
it off at the
yeah.
temple.
Right. And you know what I mean? It was like
What's
cursed.
up,
It was
Sean?
like cursed. It was like cursed hair and everything like that. And you know what I mean? The priests, did whatever and all. But they said they was about money or whatever like that. No, so that's the reason why that they sold it or whatever.
Hmm.
So that's what they were saying. They were saying, you know, what I mean, women don't know that they're putting cursed hair in their hair. And then it was going on talking about how the people was getting head problems, brain cancer, all kinds of stuff like that and all from
Yeah,
yeah.
that direct contact. I mean, shit, everybody here has a timeline in it, you know. But because that's the closest thing you have to the other realms is your hair, something that extends from your body
Right.
like that. It's picking up everything around you. So that's why it has a dramatic effect on people usually when they had hair for years and chop it all off, shit like that. But I mean, yeah, it's trauma and stuff and energy is kept in your hair. I believe it. Hmm.
Malik.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons country women tend to burn the hair. So when you like taking your hair out, you take the stuff, they tend to burn it. Um, or they'll flush it or something. But what I do, when I comb my hair out or I do my kids' hair, I cut my hair or I cut their hair, I will release us from our hair. So whatever bond that our hair has
What's up, Gerald?
connected to us, or whatever, just I think the hair from doing what it's supposed to do, and I release us. So even if somebody get a hold to it, it will not be connected to us. So
Yeah.
that's one thing that I had started doing. Also, another thing to add on to what David was saying, the reason why the hair is cursed is because those women are cutting their hair off to sacrifice to God, to their
Yep.
God.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
they're sacrificing it, but again, like David was saying, behind the scenes, they collected it and selling it. So that's why it's cursed. It's not initially cursed, but because the sacrifice was taken for money, for gain, it becomes cursed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I know too.
We
My
was at
daughter, so I braid hair all the time, and my kids get their hair braided all the time. And it's certain brands that I use, and they are also it's a lot of black-owned brands, but you probably got to watch out for that too. Certain hair will make them itch. Certain hair will not. So I
Yeah.
just buy that particular brand. It's ways you can clean the hair, like you can soak it in apple cider vinegar and stuff, and let it dry before you use it. But there are certain hair, like years ago, I had put faux locs in my hair, and it tore my head up. I ended up having knots in my hair.
Yep.
It was red. I had bumps, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" So I ended up having to take it out. And as soon as I took it out, I felt relief immediately. So it's a lot of stuff going on with that hair.
Yeah. Shit, your skin is porous, so the
Yeah.
materials, the shirts we wear, a lot of the like stuff on us, You know, when you like even shit, me wearing a headband, me sweating or whatever, or and something always on my forehead, something like that. That material is definitely bleeding into your skin because your skin definitely absorbs, whatever, especially your feet and stuff, but definitely absorbs whatever around you. So you don't want, you want to be aware of certain materials and stuff. Anything that gets in contact with your skin. But but I seen shit. I seen the I'm young enough to see all the different changes. In hair and how women present. Women working in corporate jobs and the government and stuff like that. But I've seen the whole transition. I'm glad things are a little bit more open now in terms of wearing like natural hairstyles and things that let women feel like that's okay, or they can be in the work field without somebody trying to downplay them, or having their personality and who they are as a person. Being attached to them in terms of hairstyles and shit like that. So, I mean, it's tough because I don't really see nobody else have to go through, nothing like that really, or it'd be a problem for nobody else. So, kind of, it sucks. I see why, why it's easier to just fall in line.
I agree with you, Slicky. Just want to say what's up to Slicky and Chow. I was meant to say that earlier, but my man Jerry Brown. But yeah. I was thinking the same thing, Slicky, but I didn't want to announce it first, so I was trying to be quiet about it. But I appreciate that sentiment.
Right. Well,
just in case y'all didn't see it, Slicky Boo Boo said tits are a beautiful thing,
Yeah. Yeah, they is too.
Yeah.
But a healthy scalp is even better if I get talking
about. We talking about the scalp. Let me go back to that.
My bad. Like the woman in the video. Let's see how y'all act.
I don't know. Yeah.
All that shit cute and fine until the bitch walk up, show up bald headed. Then you want her to slap some shit on.
But if you love her, I don't care if you're bald headed. If you in a relationship, you love that person.
A little receding, some receding a little bit is fine, but you ain't wifing up nobody that started back here in the beginning of y'all relationship. Like if she work her way back, that's cool.
Oh, okay. In the beginning,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, you get old, that's fine, but you ain't starting off halfway down the race, It
all depends. There's somebody who loves that. I mean, if Farrah can love David Funny Man Green with his joint starting back there, it's somewhere. Some man is gonna like that. You know what I'm saying?
She is CEO, so she used to, challenge.
I find it ironic how women with weaves and wigs and stuff and all jump on a man for catfishing them.
Or they have all these stipulations.
Ain't even the same thing.
The thing I hate is all the stipulate. Oh, he got to be at least 5 foot. He got to at least be 5'8" or taller, and he got to be this, and he got to be that. And you ain't got none of that stuff yourself. You ain't that tall. You wearing heels. You ain't got no hair. That's a wig. You don't look like that. That's a shapeshifter. That's whatever y'all call that thing y'all put on the Spanx or whatever. That's Spanx. That ain't you. Right. You know what I'm saying?
I like to see some. I like to see some women have some spaces where they can get back into that hair care, because going around like to pick up my mom from the salon or meet her there or whatever, she get done doing what she doing, and seeing all them women in there with full long hair, like that's all I feel like I am used to growing up around is women. No matter what they did to their hair and curled it, put heat in it, or permed it, or whatever. I don't know where the knowledge went, because this whole joke behind, or serious part really, about long hair, short hair, whether somebody a bald head scallywag or not, it at first it wasn't a problem. Like I'm used to all the women having long hair, and it's like over the years everybody turned into a Cabbage Patch.
I've seen a lot of women, especially like my sister's girlfriends and stuff like that. They sitting there smacking, and one time,
girl,
the first time I seen it, I thought the chick was just crazy or something like that or whatever. I said, why do you keep smacking yourself like that? And it was like my head itches or whatever like that. But like I said, and then after doing watching the documentary and reading up and everything, but The reason why is itching and all. I mean, it's itching though because the body is saying, you know what I mean. This junk is not supposed to be, it's not supposed to be in your head or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? That's the that's your scalp's way of saying, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Pretty much stop. Yeah. Yeah. I'll be seeing them doing, I mean, smacking hard. We could hear, and I was like, you know what I mean? What, you know what I mean? I said, Sharita, I said, what is wrong with her? She said, oh, her head itches and stuff like that. No, yeah, but like I said, that's, you know what I mean? And then when you find out what, you know what I mean, what's really in the mess and all, you know, I think Trey was talking about how, like, some of the weed stuff and all, just like them balls and stuff and all that they, and it's like, yeah, I be telling a lot of women and stuff and all. I said, I'm like, and then they wonder why they getting bald spots and everything like that. No, like I said, you know what I mean, you're literally burning
Alopecia.
your scalp.
Well, that is typically the lack of education. So the whole notion when this social media shit, this is what I noticed personally. I just speak for myself. When this social media stuff came to be, especially it really kicked off after COVID, like real bad. People started making up ways to make money. So even if they weren't people that went to school, I was, used to women that went to school. Male barbers, masculine men that will go and curl a woman's hair because they were taught to care for hair and stuff overall. Or they'll, not
Yeah,
curl with no
yeah,
curling line, but like Roller said, put it under
right,
dry, let it sit. He'd go to cutting the guy's hair or something like that. It was respected. It used to be respected. So now these women think that they get online, take a couple pictures, a couple hairstyles they did, and then they say they got a shop open when you didn't go to school to understand hair. You
yeah,
didn't go to school to, with no hair knowledge or how to use these chemicals properly, and all this over pulling of trying to get these intricate, neat styles and shit. Women pulling their hair out, they going to women that know nothing about or care nothing about their hair.
right,
Women
right,
women used to go to the same person all the time because that woman knew their routine, knew what their hair was like. They, actually was growing their hair, had usually specific methods for each individual customer that came in. So the respect for all the shit went out the window.
yeah,
They'll slap some grease in your hair and some got to be glue or whatever the fuck they put in, and then send you on your way to get to the next person. So it's the
Yeah,
quality of service is down.
the love came out of it.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the difference. So, and that's for any aspect of any career, but with hair, because you're touching someone's scalp, it's important to have. It's a connection. So I don't let nobody touch my hair. I ain't gonna lie. I don't let anybody touch my hair. If anybody is in my hair, it's usually one of my sisters, which I barely let them do it. So it's either me or nobody. With my children, I very rarely let other people do their hair because I don't play that. That was a big thing for us back in the day. Like Trey said, if you get to somebody you like, you do not go back and forth because too many people touching your hair, it just messes your scalp up and it transfers to your body.
yeah, yeah,
There's no love there. There's no love there. There's no patience. Like you said, people not going to school. They mixing up stuff and messing up people's hair. It's different. It's a different atmosphere when you go into the salons now. So that's the problem. And then on top of the fact that we don't care for our hair like we used to at home either. So people used to be in the kitchen with the straightening comb, and they used to have the daggone grease or the Dax or the what's the other grease, Reese? It's another grease that they used to use, the pressing grease, and it's different things that we used to do to our hair. We used to do the egg mask, we used to do the mayonnaise mask, the hot oil treatments, and different things that we used to take the time to put care into our hair. Now we want to move fast. We need the wigs because we ain't got time in the morning. We need the wigs because we ain't got this. Braid my hair, and there's nothing wrong with wearing these things, but eventually you need to let yourself breathe. Like, you can't wear this stuff all the time. Now, a lot of women that wear wigs do have a lot of hair, but it's hard to maintain because they don't know how to do hair. That's another thing. We used to know how to do our own hair. We don't know how to do our own hair now. So that's why a lot of people go get their hair done, get their hair messed up, get their hair braided all the time, get their hair, tracked up or whatever. It's just we have lost a lot of skills that we used to have, and we depend on other people to do those things for us. And when you depend on other people to do things for you, you're subjected to them. So that's a lot of the reasons what's that's about. But yeah, I agree with y'all. We need to really get it back together and go back simple. But there's so many different products and so many different things that are out. A lot of it dries your hair out. A lot of it breaks your hair off. Some of it is really good for you. Reese gave me a body butter, and they got shea butter, got all this stuff in it, and I put it in my hair. I like it. It feels really good on my hair. It makes my hair feel really good. I said, well, shoot, hair, skin, and nails. Then that's but it's a natural. It's natural. You know what I'm saying? And it's a really great body butter, but a body whip. But I said, well, shoot, hold on.
I got a
Karen's
question.
Essentials. That's the name of the body butter. So she's online. She's right here, based in Baltimore. Her store, Karen's Essential. Anybody want the link up or hook up? And she does everything body and natural for men and women.
It is really good.
She got your soap.
Really good.
She got your everything you need. The mist to even those aromatherapy things that you put in the shower, the eucalyptus thing that you put in
them
the
bath
shower.
bombs and stuff.
And yeah, she does it all, even from soap, the thing that you put your soap in to save your pieces of your soap. She got the thing like the African body rags that exfoliate your skin. If y'all just look up Karen's Essential, she is awesome. And tell her that you heard it from me at the Morning Mac Show, because I keep her products on deck because I have eczema, and that was the only thing that was able to soothe my skin, because my quack doctor took me off of my medication. He wouldn't give me any cream for my body for my eczema, and I had a really bad flame up. We tried everything because I'm diabetic. Tried to Go Bonds, lotion for this, tried everything, Lubriderm, Carrie, for it. The only thing that calmed my skin down was her natural shea butter. And I'm
It
telling
makes you feel silky.
and you make your skin soft, and it's not greasy. You know, like you put shea butter on and stuff like the cocoa butter. It's usually you have that greasy behind. Nope, hers just gets smooth and it's natural. So my skin can eat it. I can eat it, and my hair, any part of your body, you know. It's like that. Oh man, she got this Alcia berry body wash. Baby, that smells so good. Karen's Essentials, y'all.
I want y'all to take it back to washing your hair in the
Right
sink
now,
and
I'm
shit.
eating
That's what I
honey
want to
nut.
see. Reese, what you know? Don't you have? I don't know what you're talking about.
Trey,
Reese,
you
what's
can
up?
ask a question. Do you remember the question?
Um, I don't know if it was a question or a statement. If it was a question, then I forgot it. Neither here. Oh yeah, I do remember actually now. Where the hell is the Warner Brothers shit? When they used to do the hair shows and women used to be excited about all that type of stuff. What happened to all that type of stuff? I don't have that stuff no
They
more.
still do that. They still do
Not as
the
often
hair.
as they used to, but they do still have them.
I want to have some type of you know what? Instead of trying to give my idea to other entities or whatever about something for the women, I'm gonna formulate some stuff, you know, for the women. There's a lot that I would like to see out here. All that I hear these dudes talk about when it comes to the state of women and where their minds at, what they looking like, how they presenting, and whatever. I don't really hear anybody creating. I mean, people say they creating spaces or whatever for people to do whatever the fuck they. But I would, like to have something where women in the physical sense can really get together and relax and de-stress or whatever the word is to I don't know, like to have a space that they feel like shit is all right, like they can connect and talk and go back to some of those things that we used to do. Life was simpler back then and we didn't need a lot, but it seems like more is required now for people to be happy. But I would like to, yeah, definitely create some spaces where women can relax. I was thinking with Dr. J or whatever that the type of event that she had, that would be a good idea for that type of space. But shoot, I might have to start taking my own ideas and doing something with it for real. But I would like to see that for y'all. I think a lot of women out here deserve that space to unwind and not have to worry about shit for a few hours. You know, at least that's what I
The
would like to
men
see.
want that too. Well, I want a space like that. I'm just saying, don't be selfish. It ain't gotta just be women too. We like men like shit like that.
Shit, niggas take care of themselves.
Shit, we need more. We need more
Niggas can
men.
take care of
Men hanging
themselves. I
out
ain't
and
thinking about
doing
that.
things
I'm
like
thinking about
that
my
too. So,
mother, my aunt, and my sisters and brothers I see out there. But they get it right. But I can start with what I know is
hey, I'm messing with you, Trey.
giving
Just
some of these
saying,
women a little bit of grace. For real.
niggas need
Hmm.
grace too.
You said what?
I said niggas need grace too. We need grace
Niggas can
too.
create
Shit.
grace.
Yeah, so
I'm
can
one person.
women. So
I'm one
can
person with
women.
one idea. I don't know nothing about all that other shit. I'm just
So
saying
can
what I
women.
think.
Shit, you probably get more men there faster than you get women.
Aloe
I was
vera,
just
egg
getting ready to
mash.
say that. I was just getting ready to say
I ain't
that.
never seen no onion juice, but I have seen rice water, egg mask, and honey and stuff. High oil treatments, scalp massage, like an event where women can get like pampered and shit too. Like that information can be passed around.
Shout out to Honeybee, my girl. That's the girl I buy all my wife's hair stuff from.
That's what's up.
She's out of
Shit.
Wardolph. She does her own hair, makes her own oil stuff for your hair. She does treatments where you can come in there and she'll set up a whole regiment for your hair. Like, she don't
Yeah,
just do hair.
that's exactly
Yeah,
what I'm talking
she
about.
set it up for she set you up because she did miracles with my wife and my daughter's hair. I don't trust nobody else. If I'm getting their hair done, they go to her. Now my wife
Yeah,
she started locking her hair. I think she started that journey about 6 months ago.
yeah.
But still, when it comes to my daughter, I don't send them to nobody else but her because I know that she's going to take care of the hair. She's, sends them home with stuff, tells them when to put the stuff in, how often, and all that kind of stuff, just to, take good care of their hair. So, shout out
Ain't
to her.
nothing like a good hairstylist. Ooh, ain't nothing like it. I ain't had one in a long time, but ain't nothing like a good hairstylist.
I got one for you. Here, I'll look her stuff up. Send it to Molly real quick.
I'm definitely gonna bring some natural stuff up the way in September. Cannabis will give you a space like that.
Hey,
Pastor. And what would you change? Do that again, Blue. Reach up. You
they
try to get
trying to.
one off on the show.
Yeah, he need
Ronnie, if you
OnlyFans. He
start
trying to
licking
give her
your bangs, let me know. Okay, I will buy it. If you start,
what? Talking about me? Bangs? What?
I don't know. Hold on.
Is that
Let me see it
John?
again. Pull it up again, Molly. You ain't
Is
have to
that
snatch it down all quick
is
like
that John doing
that.
that
You
shit
try-
again?
Stop playing, Ronnie. If you
I'm looking
start,
for something. So hold on.
Molly, I'm not fucking with you. Start licking your bangs. Let me know. Okay, I'll buy it. He might say when
Rodney.
you start ordering
I
new.
think he typing
Oh,
too
that was
fast.
John. See, they go with that. See,
Yeah, when
that's
you
that
start
suspect shit again, John.
medical cannabis, yeah.
If you start
I
licking
understand.
your bangs,
I
let
feel you.
me.
I feel you. Job field.
Okay, I'll buy. I don't even understand what that means. He might be high right now. That's what's going on. He on that
Oh
high
yeah,
shit.
I wanted
That's
to watch
yeah,
this joint.
when John get high, that's when he start. That's when that other side start coming out. He started talking about how good Trey look and shit like that,
All
telling me to lick
right,
my bangs.
all
We got
right
Go
in the
ahead.
enough
church.
video of Molly. We got enough
Hey,
video of
Joe,
Molly.
why
I don't
am I
want no other
depicted as a
live
white man
streams
when I
coming up and
clearly
shit.
stated
And
in the
stop.
scriptures that my skin is black upon me?
Oh yeah, I like that.
All right, Joe, they did me the same way, man. I literally said in the scriptures that I am black and comely, which in their time means black and beautiful. You think that's bad, King Solomon? Well, they claim I'm white, even though I was mistaken as an Egyptian in the scriptures. Oh yeah, that's right. They think the Egyptians are white or Arabs. You too, huh? My own brother's mistaken me as an Egyptian, Paul, which literally proves that myself and my brothers are black men.
I was literally made from the dirt by G.O.D. himself, and somehow I came out white? Huh? Shalom, this is Job. Why am I depicted as a white man?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I like them
I'll
guys.
jump in this one. This is my wheelhouse right here. But yeah, I've definitely had this conversation many, many, many times that that all this stuff happened in Africa. Like let's not act like people don't know where Egypt is, people don't know where Jerusalem is. Like they trying to whitewash it like that ain't Africa. Like yo, like like all this stuff that's in the Bible, these places still exist. Like Bethlehem is a place. You can go there right now and visit it in the continent.
Wait, what did he say?
You can't hear me?
I seen my name something.
Oh nah.
No, I was talking out loud. I was looking at
I was saying
something.
you can go visit all those places in the Bible right now in Africa. So if you think that these people were white, then then you just tripping. That's not even like a real discussion with me. I laugh at people when they talk about that to me. But you want to believe that Jesus had was white and blue with blue eyes, and go ahead and believe it all you want. So
right,
that's all I got to say about that. But I love this. I actually sent this to quite a few people because we had that discussion on a different on Chef Dennis's podcast about that. How things get whitewashed. But I mean, you got to remember everything like Meek Malik, or I guess Molly says, like you said, programming. Like they're actually just trying to change history like that shit ain't happened. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't exist. Like Columbus found America. Like I'm still mad at my U.S. history teacher about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then to sit there and if you think that these Bible characters or the Bible itself was, a white man, then I don't know what to tell you about that. Then you haven't read anything. So.
Yeah.
But it's fun. That's just another thing. You got to remember that the King James version was written to change a lot of the things, and a lot of people believe that the King James version was, the King James version of the Bible, what things were taken out. You know what I'm saying? There's still, books of the Bible that are not in most Bibles. So, you have to read. You got to read for yourself. I tell anybody, educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit here and believe everything you see. And like I said, the Bible is a tool. It's not a guaranteed way to God. It's still man-made. You know what I'm saying? It's something that can be used to get you closer to God, but it's not. It's a man-made thing. So anything man-made is still man-made. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be flawed. It doesn't matter who was the author or what was the premise behind it. It's going to be flawed. So that's all I got to say about that.
David, you were saying something? I heard you.
Oh no! When he was saying things was taken out the Bible, I just said and added to the Bible. Plus, a lot of things was mistranslated. That's why you can read a scripture and find contradictions and different things like that.
Mr. Bivens is on one today.
And not only that, but
TD Snake.
the Bible was actually created by the Romans. So that's why you're not going to find a lot of the Bible was actually created by the Romans. King James got his men to translate what Constantine already written, or whatever. Well, not Constantine, but he got his men to write. No, you know what I mean. And that's why I challenged preachers. I challenged a lot of people. I said, tell me anywhere in the Bible where it talks bad about the Romans, and nobody has been able to, which is crazy because so let's say we're in slavery and everything. We're in slavery and if we was writing a book or something about we're going to write about our oppressors. We're going to write about the white man did this, that, this is this. No. And then somebody said, what about when Pontius Pilate, the persecution? No, if you read, it says that he put it up to the Jews to decide whether or not. Remember, he didn't want to, because they said his wife had a dream and now this is this and everything like that. No, there's nowhere in the Bible where it talks bad about the Romans. That's because they created it.
Phoenix,
Slaves obey your masters and all, you know what I mean, all that stuff and all, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Phoenix, you have anything to say about that?
Phoenix and turn into a leaf.
Nope. See, I'm blooming. No,
Uh,
no, I don't have anything to add. No, ma'am.
Trey,
I mean, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't really know what to necessarily add to it. You know, I would love to have a little bit more to say, but I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say.
Molly, Mall.
Unless that's because of Molly's layout. Molly probably isn't on screen. Oh, there you go.
Yo,
And also to add, you know what I mean, I always, you know what I mean, heard the term we are hate what they say, we are hated because the color of our skin and everything's like that. No, I don't think it's because of the color of our skin. I think it's because what's in our skin. Because what I'm saying is this. Okay, so if you are a sun god worshiper, you know what I mean, you worship the sun, but when you stand outside, you're getting burnt and everything. You know, you're gonna feel like the sun is cursing you. But yet you see us sitting there, you know what I mean, playing hide and go seek and some more junk and all in the sun, having a good old time. You're like, hold up, why is the sun doing this to me?
Yeah.
And not you. So I don't you know what I mean? I
I
think
know
it's
what you mean.
the like I said, what's called the melatonin and stuff, you know,
Yeah, the melanin.
in our skin is why they hate us so much.
Yeah, I mean it's. I mean, I would say yeah, it's a clear evidence of a direct benefit as opposed to it being a problem. I mean, some people say put on sunscreen or whatever. I don't know, but you know, I see our direct benefit to the sunlight. I mean,
Right.
you know,
Because you gotta imagine like back in the day, they didn't have all this stuff, all this stuff they got now. So you know what I mean? Yeah, so like I said, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. In my opinion, I think that's where the hate come from. You know what I mean? Um,
yeah. I mean, I think there's I'm not a scientist, so I don't really go into the whole black people being superior and everything. Um, you know, when we're the first to whatever, I don't accept anything until I feel like I've read something physical to let me know. But I know that we don't have, you know, a lot of those problems. I know we're a lot more resistant to a lot of things. Um, and it's kind of been proven that we dominate whatever avenue we go through. I mean, there's a lot to melanin in general. We
yeah,
had one
yeah,
time we talked about the computer chips and melanin being studied and even being broken down and put used in a way can be, you know, help with processing speeds and things like that. Like, I mean, um, get into elements and compounds and start to understand what's in your blood, what melanin is, what, you know. So
yeah,
you know, I encourage people to do some digging and investigating for real, and to yourself.
yeah.
You know, if we're talking about it.
Molly.
oh, that's the hot one. What up, Chow? Malik? Oh, I just think it's a tool, and they just rewriting it again to use this race bait thing, so people can be like, yeah, yeah, Jesus was black too, and da da da. They characters, So it's like saying Superman be black. Some people be mad because they used to saying Superman white, but he's still a character. He's still Superman. He still just get his power from the sun like the rest of us. But I think they just misleading us. I think they want us to look to the left when we should be looking to the right. They always point things back to Africa, but they all want to be here in America. They always say, "Oh, these pyramids here," but we got more pyramids in America, 10 times more. So it seems like they trying to find us, trick us into wanting to leave America, and leave it here for them. But we got to remember they was visitors, and for some reason they still coming here by the boatload. People still want to flood to America. Why? Why people from Africa still coming to America? Y'all the motherland. This where everything started. Why not just stay there? Because they know it's something about America they not telling us. It's still some digging I have to do, but I refuse to leave. I refuse to let the race bait get between. I don't care if you make Jesus purple. He could be
Yeah.
orange. It don't matter. All they want you to get caught up is looking in the past, and then you get caught up thinking about the future, and the whole time it's about the present. So if every day you thinking about the past and the future, you never enjoy the present, meaning you never enjoy life, and life is living in the present. So you're gonna have a lot of people getting
Yep.
caught up saying this where we came from, Africa, and this what they trying to do to us. Oh yeah, they gonna turn us into slaves 3 years from now, and they gonna. What about today? How was your day? How you feeling today? They pissed off about yesterday. We weren't even around, and they scared about what lies in the future. So it's like people ain't gonna never enjoy life. So I just stick to the present.
Good answer. Solid answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do
Solid
you have
answer.
another video ready to go?
You don't want to give your opinion now, Reese?
You know what? I'm trying to still woo-saw because you kind of rattle my cage a little bit, and I'm
Oh
controlling my
my
anger
God.
and my
you
temper and bringing it
that
down.
easily rattled?
So I'm gonna keep no, you stay fine because you're not the problem. I got to work on me. That's an issue with me, and I need to find out why certain things get me into that fight stance, and I'm fighting to go. So I'm thinking in my mind, I'm processing, and I'm taking accountability because nothing anybody on this panel should say, inside or outside, should have me rattled. So I'm thinking in myself, it's my problem, not a Rodney problem, but my problem. Why did that bother me? So
Okay.
I'm going
Shit.
back.
I know
Oh
that's right.
shit!
That's
Hold
nice
on,
for for
let's talk
development
about that
and
a little bit more. I'm
You
kind of
I
interested.
fuck
I
with
like
that.
it though. I
know,
like it.
I'm processing.
Hey,
Child got something on that. He said, as a friend, we understand what you said, Reese, but you have to see what Rodney's saying. He's not attacking you. He's giving you good advice, boo. And he gave you the heart sign.
oh, thank you, child.
Anybody else
Nah, there
thought
was nothing.
about it?
Nah, it was nothing that meant. There was nothing there that was meant to be attacked. I was just trying to, trying to help. That's all. I apologize. Well, really, I don't apologize because I actually want you to listen to what I'm saying. But I mean, it's just that you tend to do that when you have people here who are men who's telling you something, but you're not acknowledging that you still focused in what you want to believe, which is, I understand that that's what you want to believe, or what you're saying is what you're saying. But if I'm here and I am a man, then and Funny Man's here and he's a man, and Trey's here and he's a man, then you don't need to speak on men because we're right here. That's all I'm saying.
I wasn't speaking on men. I
Okay.
just said some do and some don't. That was a blanket statement for people. That was a people statement. I wasn't speaking on men. I said, some do, some don't. Because y'all said what y'all like, and some do, some don't. And that's when I asked you, so tell me what the lie was. And I'm like, what did I? I'm sitting here thinking.
You said one thing you can't do on your show is shut down my friend.
Well, another thing is, like I said, once again, I never said that you were wrong in what you said. What I was saying was that you have men here instead of saying that you got them here. We're here. Let's talk about it. That's all.
Yeah, I understand.
Like the men are here. We're here. So let's talk about it. Don't you wrapped it up as if you were saying something, but you didn't say anything. Some men do, some don't. Okay, cool.
And I was trying to go to the next one. Then what you say? There you go. Speaking for men again. I was like, I thought I was just being cordial, and we were going to go to the next. Some do, some don't. You agree? As you disagree? Okay, let's keep it moving on. But I had to find out why does that bother me? And I think it was, well, I'm keeping it to myself for now. I'm figuring out.
We can talk out loud. I'm not gonna get upset. Nothing you can say can upset me.
No, it's like I said, talking about it isn't for you, baby. It's for me.
Oh, and I understand that. I'm talking about it for you, not for me. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you.
You can't talk for me. I gotta process it in my thing, in my head. You know, because I think I was taken out of context. But I'm gonna go back because the show is short. I'll go back.
Well, everybody was here doing it. Why don't you ask them what you taken out of context, or do they understand what I was saying? And maybe you should consider it.
For men. See, you thought that I was speaking for men. I wasn't speaking for no. I was making a statement. I said, some do, some don't. That was it. That's it. You could say the same thing. Do that mean you speaking for women? You could say, some do, some don't. Does that mean you speaking for women?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll wait till later, and I'm gonna do what you did, and then you can see what I'm talking about. I'll wait. Okay. I'll wait. We'll do it on another subject that has, like, for instance, when y'all was talking about the wigs and all that shit, you ain't hear. I didn't say anything because I don't wear a fucking wig. You know what I'm saying? So if we're talking about men liking whether they like BBLs or this, that, and the other, when you say that you are downgrading what me, Funny Man, and probably Molly, if you got a chance to call it, was saying. Because I'm not saying some do, some don't. I'm saying that more don't. And you're saying some do, some don't, like it's 50-50. So I'm not saying that. And I'm here and I'm a man. So therefore, when you said some do, some don't, you were minimizing what I just said. And you may not realize that, but then when I called you out for doing it, you want to play innocent like you wasn't doing that. But whether you realize you were doing that or not, that's what you were doing. So you don't have to realize that that's what you're doing in order for it to still be happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it to your attention so you can realize what you were doing, because I was saying something totally different. I'm not saying some.
So that's
I'm not saying some. And it's not what I heard. It's not what I heard. It's what you said. It's exact. So don't try to. Once again, you're minimizing, because no, it's what you said. It's not what I heard. Because when you say that's what you heard, you're minimizing it again, because you're saying, oh, that's not what I'm saying. That's what you heard. No, that's what you said. That's exactly what you said. I'm not changing what you said. That's what you said. So therefore, I'm just trying to get you to understand what you're doing. If you don't want to understand what you're doing, it's fine. But I'm going to bring it to your attention to help you, not for me. Because you have men, I'm expressing my opinion. Funny Man's going to express his opinion. Trey expresses his opinion, and then you come back and you minimize it by saying something like that. I'm good with it. I'm going to leave it alone.
About that, Rodney. I'm going to come on that mentality and do a Reese takeover. And I'm going to do you. And I'm going to hear stuff. And I guess you got to, I don't know.
Ask if anybody else hear the same thing. If they feel that did something, I'm saying what I'm saying is incorrect. If they feel that what I'm saying is incorrect, then go ahead.
Did you understand what I was saying?
I understood what you were saying. I also understood what Rodney was saying. I understood what both of y'all were saying. There's nothing wrong with what you were saying. There's also nothing wrong with him telling you that you can't speak for men.
But I wasn't trying to speak for men.
I'm just telling you, but yeah, you weren't. You were saying some men do like it and some men don't. But all he was saying is you can say that, but you need to ask the men that's here if they like it or not.
Well, I don't know what the other guy's opinions was, but I don't like them.
Right.
I keep hearing
everybody was saying they don't like it, and I said, some men do, some men don't. Because we already went and asked the men. You didn't like it. Y'all like the natural. Everybody said they like the natural women, and all I said was
that wasn't today. That was the other show.
What, today?
That was the other show that y'all got into the natural, because I was talking about the natural shape.
We talking about the BBL. We talking about the eyelashes.
Yeah, but we didn't get into the discussion about that today. I'm talking about the last show where we talked about bodies and stuff a little bit, because I was talking about a doctor can never recreate a woman's natural shape. When we had a conversation to this previous, but today we didn't get into any subject matter behind whether the men here, the straight ones, liked BBLs on women or not.
Yeah, Rodney mentioned it. Rodney said it, and we was just talking about women being natural, and I just said, some don't. Y'all got to go back and look at the video with me because all I
That's all
said,
right.
Well,
I'm
either
over
way,
it.
everybody
I'm
either
not
gave
really
way.
their
tripping.
opinion, and all I said was, some men do, some men don't. I
Well,
didn't even
That's
say
all
either
right.
men. I just said some do, some don't. Didn't even say men.
Yeah.
And then that's when he was like, there you go again. Make it for men.
Yeah. Didn't Diggs break up with Cardi B because her stunk or something like that?
Yeah, I heard she had that BBL smell. I don't know how true it is,
I
but that
don't think that's
that
true.
is going around that she had BBL smell. And that's why.
Yeah. And
You know.
he said he tried to ignore it and everything. He said, but he said it was just too much. But I mean, it's
Who said that? Because he said he didn't
The
say
dude
it.
that she was going with, the athlete.
Yeah, Tyreek Hill. He
dude,
said he didn't say that. That is a lie.
Oh,
But
okay,
I
okay.
understand that rumor was out there. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it was out there. It was
out
definitely on
there,
a
but
few
he
articles.
said he did not say that. He already came out and refuted
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but she already responded to that too, and she went off talking about, she was like, bitch, I've been having my ass for 15 years. I know how to watch it. She was like, I got millions. I pay niggas to wash my ass. So, you know.
Yeah.
So you know, it don't matter. But I mean, that was funny though.
Uh-huh.
That's just terrible. I think it's a combination of BBLs and them long ass nails. I don't understand how you can clean if you got both of them.
Yeah, I don't know how
But
you
that's
get.
just my opinion. I don't know how, but I mean,
I don't know
you
how
know.
you do shit. I fuck around with a couple flower pots and get dirt up under my nails. I don't know how the fuck you do that with long ass motherfucker. My shit clipped down to the skin part. And y'all, you got long ass nails. You talking about trying to wipe your ass like this. What the fuck is you? Nah, you can't get it like that. You can't do it like that. Nah.
Somebody
But I don't
explained to
hear
me.
men say that they like that. Not even touching back on the subject. I just generally hear men disapprove of it. Like, it might look crazy in a dress, might look good in pictures, but men don't like lockdown women that
I'm about to say, yeah, that's more of
might mess around with it.
a fantasy or just a look, eye candy or something like that. You know.
Yeah. I'll tell you.
Shoot, even women look at other women's butt, be like, dang, that's a big butt, but
That's a big butt. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not trying to, you know.
It's just certain dimensions that you can't recreate. Like I've rarely seen any woman get anything done. Number one, get it done tastefully. Like, still fit your body. Like, if you know you wouldn't have this big old gigantic ass, you know, give yourself a little, you know, under there, but don't overdo it and start creating a frame that doesn't fit your body, you know.
And the crazy part is they still got to work out. So why not just go work out?
Why not just work out?
You still got to do all the stuff that you should have been doing to get it, the squats, all that extra stuff to keep the butt lifted. Why not just do it?
Well, that shit slide and hit the ground. That shit
For
start falling apart.
for $49.99, you can buy them Spanx and look just like Kim Kardashian. There you go.
You got caught photoshopping her commercials and everything.
Eat some greens and cornbread.
You might have to lube yourself up to get in them and lube yourself up to get out, but you know, then you can buy her lubing cream or whatever else she sells. I don't know.
Help burn shit. You gotta stop shutting down too if somebody say something too. That's not good.
Molly, you got another video? I'll take over the show. Fuck it, I don't care.
No, you ain't. Cut it out.
I mean, what the hell? This ain't
But
my
that's something that Reese said she's working on. This is something that she's working on. You have to understand that things, when you are accustomed of doing certain things that you don't realize that you do, when it's called out, it's hard to hear. The mirror is not a pretty place. So, you know, give her grace. She's learning. She's taking accountability. These are things that she's doing.
I promise I want to help her work through it so that we can get back to the Reese. I love Reese. I want her to be happy again, but I can't make it happen. I mean, you know.
She has to do it, and she's doing it. She said she's
I mean, you can't shut down this your show though, baby.
Do you think men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.
All
Yeah,
right,
that
Reese,
was the video.
that video is kind of an example of what Rodney was saying. Uh, Let me give Reese her. This is Child Reese. Let me give Reese her flowers because when I asked her,
When I asked her to be on my show, I don't have to ask twice. Thank you so much for this. So much for this about to be a movie. Yeah. And when girls say she's got a nice ass, I immediately go try and get that number. I don't know what I mean. Did David Green just fall out? Well, okay. Yeah. I'm not good at reading all this shit. Natural is for me. There you go. And then Chow says the BBL stink. Is everybody else
my bad.
muted?
My phone fell.
All right. So, well, natural for me. Molly, what about you? You like BBLs or you like natural?
Natural.
Natural. Yeah, 100% natural. That BB, that's
Phoenix, do you think, now listen to the question, do you think men prefer natural booties or BBLs? Is that the women's, do you agree with what we just saw in the video that women tend to think that men like BBLs more than natural? Or what do you think men like?
I know y'all like natural. I'm around too many men to not know that.
All right.
Can you speak for men? You can't speak for men. You can't say
I'm not speaking for them. I said I'm around.
I definitely asked her a question and
Definitely
asked
asked her
opinion
formal
of what
question.
does she think. She didn't say all men like BBL. She didn't say that. It's a big difference between I think and all men like something.
Who
I
ever
said
said
I
all?
know.
Nobody never
Since you
said
brought it back
all.
up, I will never run from you, Reese. I'm not going to run. So you can keep on.
No, because I got you.
I'm not going to
Look,
run.
you think you're nickel slick, but I got your penny change. I'm doing research. I'm going back and I'm doing the research.
I said, listen, hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I said I know men like natural. I'm around enough men to know that. It's me listening to men lets me know that they like natural women. It's just you gotta listen.
But do you agree with that video that a lot of women do think that men?
Yeah, we do. We think that we know what men like because of what society puts out there that y'all like, but it's mainly to appease us because we're the consumers. So we gonna make, they put out stuff for us to buy because, hey, get this because this man. If a lot of the magazines say you want to please your man, do this. Maybe your man are like this. A lot of it is not getting the men's opinion. It's them telling us what men like, but a lot of times they're wrong. Majority of the time they're wrong. So it's us thinking that men like certain things instead of us asking what they like.
All right, let's. We got a lot of men in the comments, so let's see. Choutbot already said he like natural.
Where Reese go?
I'm curious to Reese. I'm not Reese, Malik, and John
We're gonna
Bivens.
talk about what we got coming up. The show. We got 10 minutes to wrap it up, and we want to talk about what we got coming up for you guys.
You took Rodney off,
and you too. I muted him. And you tune in tomorrow.
Oh nah, that's not right.
I know,
Yeah.
that was me. I know.
Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right.
It was me.
That's petty.
I was
kind of petty on the live stream.
That's the girl in me. That's the female in me.
Yeah.
That's the
Wait a minute.
Let's dial it back. Let's dial it on back.
I gotta wrap it up and tune in tomorrow for Turn Up Tuesday. And if you want to go back to hear what I said, go into 56 seconds of the video.
Wow.
And yeah, that's what I was doing. I was listening.
Need bigger focuses. You need bigger focuses than a timestamp. It should be more that is on your mind than the timestamp.
I'm figuring it out because
you accomplished to not listen to a damn thing I said. That's the only thing you did.
Look,
you took him off the screen. You took yourself off trying to take him off.
Some things don't need to be said. So
you already did it.
Already
tried to do it and took yourself off the screen trying to take him off.
I did what?
I said you took yourself off the screen trying to take him off. You gotta be
Y'all,
sharp
cut it
about it.
out.
You're gonna be shady.
Cut
You
it
gotta be
out.
sharp.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Come
I
on
mean,
now.
Trey speaking facts. It's all good though.
I
We
mean,
believe
I
you.
am. I
Go ahead.
am.
Let's
Oh
end
no,
it.
I'm
You
not
want to
talking
go
Yeah.
ahead and
about.
end the
I'm not
show?
talking about. I'm just saying that y'all. Just,
I'm good.
I'm making pineapple tea, pineapple
Can
mint
I get some?
ginger tea.
That is
Full.
lovely and refreshing.
And if I
That's what
could
the
turn, let
people
me turn my
need.
camera
See,
around. Hold on, while we
as a
looking.
way to switch it up. That's what I like. Yes, she's active, getting it done,
Can we put
intaking the
vodka in that?
proper. Okay, get our minds on something else. I bet that whole house smell like
I'm,
an island.
our mind should be. We should be wrapping it up. We only got 8 minutes, and I got to put the flyers up to tell the people what's happening,
Go
what we
ahead.
got going on.
Okay, David.
Okay.
David, what you got going on? What you got coming up?
What I got coming up, I got a show with Mezzo's November the 7th. I got everything setting up for our show September the 12th.
Mute, Reese.
September the 12th. That's going
Still
to be
listening
at
to the show.
249 Virginia Avenue. In Cumberland, Maryland, 21502. It's going to be BYOB. It's going to be a $30 ticket. It's going to be catering. It's got a lineup of comedians. I mean, and it's a birthday bash. So yeah, I'm real excited. Real excited. You know what I mean? Got the DJ. I got everything. So
That's what's up. Shit.
yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be and your own Reese is gonna be the headliner.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
Who got anything else going on? Marley, you
I
be
got
quiet.
scared. I thought I was muted.
Oh, I was muted. Let's go.
Ronnie, you got anything coming up?
I'm waiting for Reese to ask me. Hold on. I want her to take a show back. All right.
Rodney.
I'm sick of y'all.
I know, right? Your feelings. Go ahead,
Like,
Louisa. If you have anything coming up? No. Rodney, I know you said dad mentality is on a hiatus.
How you gonna talk to me? Don't talk to me. Just ask me the question.
You said last week that you was on vacation. I'm repeating. I'm regurgitating what you said last week. The question is, I know you said last week that dad mentality is on a vacation, but did you find out? This is the question. Did you find out when the Knox will be back?
No.
Okay.
Ass.
Okay. Molly.
So I'm getting to tell what I got going on? I don't get to tell?
I asked you.
No, you didn't. You asked me about the Knox. I said, no, I don't know when the Knox is coming back.
Oh, I apologize. So, Rodney, what else you got going on?
All right, you can see me. If you want to come see me, you can see me tonight at Tucker Road. I'll be doing yoga with my wife. It'll be the Zenden 80. You can follow her. You can watch me tonight doing yoga. Come and join us 6 o'clock at Tucker Road. It is free.
Downward dog.
FREE. It is free. You come down, you hang out, get your yoga on from 6 to 7 out in the park. Hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be raining today, but hopefully it's beautiful out there. If you check out dad_mentality or check out my page, Rodney Glover, you can see me last week being a supportive husband, getting my ass folded up in the heat and trying to do these exercises that I feel that I should be, as a grown man, be able to do easily, that I am not. So if you want a good laugh, you can watch it until my camera died. But, you can see that I definitely need to be out there more often. So I'm trying to get out there more often, be a supportive husband, and be get myself and my body in better shape. Come out there and do yoga and clear your head. 6 o'clock, Tucker Road, and it's FREE. There you go.
Rodney, is that?
I have a question though, Rodney.
Yes.
If it because you said you hope it don't rain. If it does rain, do you move inside?
Nah, it gets canceled.
Oh,
if it rains. Yeah.
Okay.
Is it metro accessible?
I think so, but I'll be honest, I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. I don't know, but I think there should be a bus that runs down by Tucker Road. I would think so, but I'm not 100%.
What's the address?
I don't. Let's see. It's Tucker Road, the park, where they got the ice skating rink and all that kind of stuff. The ice skating rink, the basketball court.
So, okay.
And,
this is Maryland or DC?
But is that in Oxon Hill?
Oxon Hill.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. Oxon Hill, Maryland. Not that far from the casino. So if you're trying to go, you want to gamble and get your yoga on, not that far from it. Have some fun. You know.
So right.
Oh, Trey, how'd it go with the yard Saturday or was that Friday? One of them days you had to do it.
Say it again.
When you were doing the yard, was that Friday or Saturday you had to do it and you thought you was hoping it didn't rain?
Oh well, it's actually a couple little different things that's going on. I don't know if one of my posts was when I was doing the ladies like steps and walkway, or if that was when I don't know if I said some. I don't know what project it was, but I was saying something
I
about
can't
the
remember you was
fence.
doing it on the show because I can't see nothing on social media yet. So I think you was talking about it on the show. I think you had to power wash something.
Oh, it might have been this. It could have been this weekend because people might inquire about things and say things, but people like respond later or people have shit going on, whatever. I power washed somebody's steps and walkway this this weekend or whatever. I know I have I forgot what I know it's her fence line, the back of her, like the power washing the sides of her house and everything. So I'm looking at little attachments for that. But I'm taking them as they come. I was thinking about passing some more flyers around my neighborhood because the word of mouth is powerful. So one person seeing me doing it, acknowledged the flyer. A couple people asked a couple questions. But it's going well, honestly. When I do move, I do want to reach out to businesses in my new area. So I want to see, what I can do with some of the businesses that I want to work with on a business level on, with other things. So, I'm gonna try to keep expanding as I'm going. I'm taking things as they come. But one thing I got to deal with in this month too is a lot of rain. So, that's something outdoor that kind of, messes with that. But I'm happy that it's happening.
Good. Child, my show is on summer break, so I have to let you know when we come back. But right now we on summer break.
Okay, that's good stuff. Rodney, I got another question. Is it Tucker Road Community Center?
Let's see.
Because if it is, I got an address.
Tucker Road Park. I don't know. I think it is. I don't. It's an ice skating rink there. I've never seen the community. Oh, the community center is across the street. So yeah, it's across the community center is across the street. Now I know what the community center is. Yeah.
So I can give you.
It's in the same
address.
area. Yes.
So the community center, you can see if buses go there, is 1771 Tucker Road. It says Fort Washington, Maryland, 20744. That's the address to the community center because it comes up under PG County Parks and Recreation thing. All right, y'all.
Okay, thank you, Reese. What you got coming up?
I got coming up on July the 26th. It's a Saturday poolside event. The first part one of poolside with the Win Factor. Part 2 is going to be August the 26th. July 23rd.
24th, isn't it?
Thank you. July 24th, August 24th. But August the 24th, I'm also going to at Expose, the book Expose with Dr. Lady J. So July the Wood Factor, August the Wood Factor, August Dr. Lady J. And I don't have the flyer yet for September the 12th. Headlining down at maybe we gotta get an address. I don't have the flyer for that. And then on September 27th, I gotta get the flyer for DJ B-Man. We're gonna be back down to Aberdeen, Maryland. Cabaret Comedy Show now. I know how he do. Then on October the 3rd, our very own Couch Bout is producing the show down in Deep Creek. Chesapeake, Deep Creek. I think that's what it is. Don't have the flyer for that yet as well. But as soon as I do, I'll get it posted up. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, y'all, please don't get it twisted. I love Rocky with all my heart. Us Virgos do that from time to time. So, I love everybody on my panel. But I don't want nobody to think, Reese going away, man. Reese upset. I bang with all of these people. And if I didn't, it wouldn't be here. They show up for me, and I try to show up for them. I love all of them. Rodney, Phoenix, David, Trey, Molly. This is my family, y'all.
Hey, Reese, I just got the flyer made.
I seen it.
Yeah.
You talking about Chout flyer?
No.
Oh yeah, I just received that. Chout, we'll have that ready for tomorrow morning.
Turn up Tuesday.
Yeah, I sent it to Molly. He could show it tomorrow.
Yeah, we gotta start trying to send it like 24 hours in advance. As soon as you get the flyer. Oh, he got it. Never mind. He already have it done. Oh, that's Chout's joint. Okay, that's got Joseph Dustin cutting up in the creek. Hosted by L.A. Josh Preston. Althea McFarlane will be there. Starring Chout Bow. AKA
I'm
Bow
gonna
Got
definitely
Joke.
make that for sure.
October 3rd, 2025.
Road trip.
Doors open at 7 p.m. Show starts at 8 p.m.
But if I go, I'm staying in the hotel. I'm not driving there and driving back.
3353 South Military Highway, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Because it's a Friday. It's on a Friday.
Do you think men prefer a natural body or a BBL? BBL. 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 Do you prefer natural bodies or BBL bodies?
Natural. 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 Natural.